It's truly perplexing that in this day and age, something as simple as making a normal game, one devoid of overt political or social agendas, can feel revolutionary. Yet here we are, with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero proving to be a revelation to both the industry and the gamers. It's almost as though developers have forgotten that a well-made, straightforward game can capture the hearts and wallets of players without the need for ideological posturing. Sparking Zero isn't just another title in the long Dragon Ball lineage, it's a lesson in what gamers have been clamoring for all along. The sales numbers don't lie. Despite all odds, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is outselling some of the biggest heavyweights in the industry, including Call of Duty Black Ops 6. According to multiple reports, it has reached the top spot on PlayStation, and on Steam it's holding steady as the second best seller, just behind Counter-Strike 2. The trajectory of its success is undeniable, and it's a testament to the fact that players are ready and willing to embrace a game that doesn't feel the need to push any kind of message other than delivering a well-rounded gaming experience. The same can be said for other titles like Space Marine 2, Stellar Blade, and Black Myth, Wukong. These games have stripped away any unnecessary distractions, focusing instead on delivering pure gameplay, and the results speak for themselves. The gaming industry is slowly beginning to realize that when you make a game that speaks to the core audience without the baggage of corporate messaging or forced narratives, it will resonate and it will sell. It's as though the companies thought that embedding certain social or political ideals into their games would unlock a treasure trove of commercial success. But the opposite is proving true. These so-called woke elements are not driving sales, they're burying games. Look no further than the monumental failures we've witnessed this year from Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League to Concord, Dustborn, and Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. Each one struggled to make its mark, drowned by a mixture of disinterest and rejection from the player base. The success of Sparking Zero is powered by two undeniable forces. First, nostalgia. The game is drenched in it, calling back to the days when Dragon Ball Z ruled the airwaves and the Budokai games dominated consoles. The marketing has been laser-focused on evoking those memories, and it's working. For the legions of fans who grew up with Dragon Ball Z, this game hits all the right notes. It's familiar, it's exciting, and most importantly, it's free of any attempts to shoehorn in ideas that don't fit the tone of the franchise. Secondly, and perhaps more crucially, is the game's purity. There are no traces of political messaging here, no attempts to turn the game into a vehicle for activism. It's just Dragon Ball in all its adrenaline-pumping, testosterone-fueled glory, and this is precisely what gamers have been asking for. They want a game that allows them to escape, to immerse themselves in a world without feeling like they're being lectured. And when developers deliver that, the results are overwhelmingly positive. According to Anime Corner, Sparking Zero is even outselling Call of Duty Black Ops 6 in pre-sales, which is no small feat. Call of Duty is one of the biggest franchises in gaming history, yet Sparking Zero has managed to edge it out. With a release date just around the corner, it seems inevitable that the game will only continue to climb the sales charts, potentially overtaking even the most anticipated titles. Compare this to another upcoming release from Bandai Namco, Unknown 9, Awakening, a game that has barely made a dent on the Steam charts, struggling to crack the top 3,000 in sales. Despite its developers' efforts, Unknown 9 is shaping up to be one of the year's biggest flops, with pre-sales so low that it might not even hit 100 concurrent players at launch. The contrast between the two games could not be more stark. One is riding high on the back of nostalgia and straightforward gameplay, while the other is sinking under the weight of its obscurity and perhaps its alignment with trends that gamers are increasingly rejecting. And let's not forget the colossal string of failures this year, especially among AAA titles that attempted to inject woke narratives into their stories. We've seen titles like Tales of Kira Zhao and Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster crash and burn, further illustrating a clear trend. Games that try too hard to push a message are being met with widespread rejection, while those that focus on delivering a fun, engaging experience are thriving. Consider this. The trailer for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which has been out for just a couple of days, already boasts over 1.3 million views and 84,000 likes, And perhaps more tellingly, it has virtually no dislikes. This isn't just success, it's overwhelming dominance. Everything about the game's rollout has been executed perfectly, from the marketing to the timing of its release, and it's paying off. The excitement is palpable, but so too is the caution. Reports from mine indicate that leaks of the game have started to surface, and Bandai Namco has been working swiftly to stamp them out. According to the article, the company has been issuing takedowns left and right in an effort to prevent spoilers from ruining the experience for fans. So, for those of you who want to go into the game blind, it's time to be vigilant. Spoilers are out there, and they're spreading fast. In closing, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is a resounding affirmation of what we've known all along. Gamers want to play games that are games, not political or social statements. The industry would do well to heed this lesson. Normality, it turns out, is not only a breath of fresh air, it's a gold mine. So as we watch titles like Sparking Zo soar to the top, while others sink into oblivion, one thing is crystal clear. The future of gaming belongs to those who listen to their audience and focus on the core of what makes games great.